Well, good day, IED scholars. I want to give you a little overview on the activity we'll be starting today in lesson 1.3, CAD Fundamentals. This one is very important that you follow and read directions closely. If you don't, you will struggle. All right, so yesterday you should have gotten started, looked at hopefully the objectives, the targets, the things that we're going to learn through this. Just a reminder, bringing it back to your attention. Due dates will be strictly enforced this trimester. Late work is deducted at 10% per day late, so don't get behind. If you get behind, it becomes very, very challenging to get caught up. Yesterday, on the first day of this module, you should have learned about or reviewed about using dial calipers. Hopefully, somewhere along the line, you've used them. If you've had design and modeling with me, which several of you have. We did some work with dial calipers, so this would have been a review. So you should have watched the Ed Puzzle video about dial calipers and then taken the readiness quiz. So here we are, beginning day 2 of this module, and if you're on target with my plans, my schedule, it is the 15th of December, and you should be starting this one. So you should be watching this one, lesson 1.3 intro video. And the reason I'm making this intro, not only because you're not here, but because I need to emphasize a few points. So you'll begin working on this today, and to do that, you're going to have to log into my PLTW. Now, hopefully you're able to do that all right. If you've lost or forgotten your login information, just simply send me an email. I'll send that to you, and I will kindly ask you to record that so you have this for future. But we're going to jump into this one, the distance learning activity for 1.31, the whole story. And if you jump into that, I would ask you to take a little bit of time, read through the goals, slide down, read about the Trammel toy, actually play this video. It's only 12 seconds long, but that will help you identify some of the things that we'll be doing within this. Read through this portion, and then we're going to jump into measure or module A. Actually, this activity has a module A and a module B. So this is a 2-day activity or module. This is a 1-day, and then we're going to, actually 2-day, we're going to draw this in CAD in the end. So you'll have to click on that. And once you've clicked into that, that will take you to the actual activity, which is called to measure is to estimate. Now I'm going to jump back to our module because I want to just reference that for you. So you know how to get there. But my advice to you is read through the information down to the Trammel toy. Yeah, I've said that. Play the Trammel toy video so you get an idea what this is all about. Then continue to read all of the information. Then, like I've just done, is you'll log into Module A. To measure is to estimate. Take your time, please. I encourage you. Take your time. Read through every part of the activity. When you get to the numbered tasks, you need to do what you're instructed to do. And in most cases, do that, record it in your engineering notebook. Then you will put that in an activity sheet, an answer sheet that I'll be giving to you. So do the work, record the answers in your engineering notebook. Then you'll be putting up all of your answers and work into 1.31 to measures to estimate. If you click on that link, that will bring you to the answer sheet. So I've got an answer sheet for you. It's called 1.31A to measures to estimate. And here is a link to that module again. And as you go through this, the first step, question 2 says, without measuring it, estimate the diameter of the wire to the nearest 64th of an inch. Record your estimate. Okay? What wire am I talking about? Well, hopefully by now you have taken the time to come into school to pick up the dial caliper, and inside the box of the dial caliper you will find there's a paper clip. That's the wire that you'll be using. Now, I've had these out for a week now, so by now I'm trusting that you have picked up your dial caliper, and there's some other information there that you'll need as we work through this activity in this packet. Okay, so as you work through this assignment, read through this very, very carefully. Okay, read through it. And you can kind of gloss over this, read this lightly, breeze through it, I would ask you to. But when we get down to this part, Okay, read through that, document in your notebook. Remember how to use your notebook properly. Titles at the tops of pages, dates at the bottom, signatures at the bottoms. When we get back to being live in class again here, I will be collecting your notebooks. I will be giving you a grade on how well you've done with that. So as you work down, okay, here is question 2. Okay, without measuring it, estimate the diameter of the wire to the nearest 64th of an inch. Eyeball it, look at it. You're not using a ruler, you're not using anything other than you guesstimate what a 64th of an inch is, okay? So what is a 64th? Well, you think of the ruler that I gave you when we started our class together way back in September. That measures down to the 16th of an inch. Well, divide that 16th into 4 equal parts, and now you've got the 64th of an inch, okay? So that's how you want to think about a 64th of an inch. And this will walk you through that. When you see little things like hint, open that up, read it. Take your time, read every part of this. Examples, click it open, read it. Get down here to precision. There are key terms. Remember, these have definitions associated with them. So if you get down to some of these, you'll need to put in the answer for them. So work your way through that. You'll find some definitions. A quick refresher on the Project Lead the Way site is if you have the bar open on the side here, we can go into the glossary. And if you need to find something like a through hole, THRU, let's see, through hole. All right, we can go that way. Or if I go back a menu here, I'm going to actually close it up. If I go glossary and I just scroll this guy down, I can find any term that I want just by scrolling down. If I want a definition for a through hole, there it is. There's my definition. Hint, hint, you're probably going to need that in this activity. So just a little overview on how that works. Back to the module. Work your way through this. I'm anticipating you're going to spend 30 to 45 minutes per day on this class, okay? So this activity should take you a couple days. Then when we get down to Thursday, you'll do some work, and I think one of the activity sheets you need, you'll have to put your answers on that, take a picture and send it to me. Finally, on Friday, you're going to get back into Inventor, do a little bit of CAD work to create this drawing. And I'll give you a video that tells you step by step how to do that as well. All right, so that's kind of your overview for the week. If you have questions, feel free to email me, contact me, whatever. But please take your time, watch every video, read all of the information in the module, and I think you'll be in good shape. Questions, you let me know. Look forward to seeing your work. Have a good week, guys, and thanks for watching. See you soon.